as we are getting to know it, is a product of change for over 30 years ago. A seminal idea which was pursued faintly by our missionary brothers who, from their experience, deemed it necessary to establish a local center of learning. The idea was to impart foundational knowledge to the locals so that they can have a solid basis for the demands of African development. This idea was hatched in Livingstone, 1984, and since then it has been responding positively to the dictates of the state of becoming. In these transformational processes, St. Bonaventure continued and still continues to perfect itself in purpose, but at the same time maintaining its initial relevance. This saw the institution getting approvals from both the ecclesiastical authorities and Ministry of Education in Zambia. Amidst all the epochal ups and downs, St. Bonaventure attained its university status in the year 2018, courtesy of Higher Education Authority. Looking ahead, St. Bonaventure seeks to continue being a decorated institution of quality where education and transformation as well as formation remains an evolving priority. As an institution, we trust the shoulders onto which we stand, the shoulders of our founders who were inspired by the spirit of Ubuntu and have since been forming formidable friars for various African countries since its inception. Guided by our university vision, wholeness and holiness through education, St. Bonaventure seeks to produce citizens who are proud of their formed epistemic faculty, which is important for the integral growth of all learners. The university seeks to initiate learners not only into obtaining degrees, but into continental citizens with a character. Education as key to employment is not as essential as education as a rite of passage to define one's essence. Since its inception, St. Bonaventure has produced many reckoned outstanding characters of influence in the society. Some are great leaders of churches, others are great politicians and government officials in different countries. And our mission, being a Catholic brand, we perpetuate the rich Catholic tradition through the Franciscan-based pedagogy. Specialized in philosophy, St. Bonaventure provides an all-inclusive and relevant education to its practical-based learners from different countries in the African continent. As we think globally, we act locally. Therefore, our academic enterprise always has the hosting nation in mind. Zambia is at the center of our focus. We collaborate positively with various ministries to ensure that our project finds relevance in the context in which we are immersed. A perennial question is always posed about our enterprise. Why offering archaic disciplines such as philosophy in this time and age of innovation? Maybe only those with a limited understanding of the developmental processes of knowledge would not appreciate the relevance of philosophy. Like a builder who disregards the foundation of a building because it, in most cases, is buried underground where no one sees it. It is the same with philosophy. It is the foundation of any knowledge one can think about. What we offer is the basis of all knowledge. Therefore, as long as knowledge persists, St. Bonaventure remains an all-seasoned institution of relevance in as far as knowledge processes and values are concerned. We are geographically located 12 kilometers southwest of the Lusaka Central Business District in a residential area called Bonaventure. To have an area named after you means exertion of positive influence on the society. Our campus is sitting on a 22-hectare piece of land, of which 10 hectares has so far been developed into structures. The remaining is kept in sync with the environmental dictates where nature is allowed to function. We are an international community housing African nationals from more than at least 20 countries. We enjoy our coexistence as we emulate the host nation's philosophy, one Zambia, one nation. Additionally, guided by our religious moral beliefs and the African theory of collectiveness, we create a very serene atmosphere for studies within the peace-loving nation of Zambia. Before attaining the status of a university in 2018, St. Bonaventure College by then was a Catholic private institution which was strictly offering education which was highly associated to Catholic religious formation of clergy and religious brothers. Progressively, as we are growing in status and quality, we are gearing towards opening up the institution to all capable learners who are interested in furthering their education in humanities. As we take that route, Zambia remains our canon through which we continually borrow a leaf from. We are looking into the future hopefully as we thrive to take education to yet another level. Our future is guided by our strategic plan, which hinges on our desire to maintain our identity, but at the same time ensuring that we have created a balance through integration of hope, faith, and reason to promote a culture of excellence. As we look into the future, we commit ourselves to improve the dignity of human life through academic research and outreach initiatives. We wish to join hands with other institutions and other interested parties to find local solution to climate change and global warming, to fight against deforestation through promoting research and innovation as the precursor of deriving solutions to environmental challenges. So the next 10 years will witness bold, decisive actions on environmental, social, and economic sustainability. St. Bonaventure is moving to be a champion in building an inclusive community that welcomes all people and engages every individual to the extent of their human and intellectual potential. And in the near future, St. Bonaventure expands its faculties to cater for conflict resolution concerns, teaching methodology skills, and applied ethics in business. These will offer practical solutions to the recurring problems in Africa. As we move into this hopeful future, we'll continually engage the authorities, the government, and other well-wishers to come aboard for the materialization of our ideas. We will knock all the doors of different degrees, begging for assistance. As we try by ourselves, we realize that we need others to help us to approach the apex of our vision. Present here is the Minister of Education, Honorable Douglas Siakalima. We are happy that you have graced our occasion, but it is at the same time an opportunity that, since we are directly under your jurisdiction, would like to pledge our allegiance and conformity to the UPND's government's education policy as it seeks to promote academic-based education through availing free education for all, as the policy emphasizes on qualifications that require academic excellence. St. Bonaventure University wishes to inform you that we give a formidable foundation to academic-based education, skills-based education, and innovation. We therefore tender our commitment to be active partners as you roll out the lucrative education policy in Zambia. We pledge to support the premise that education is the key to prosperity. UPND government is committed to ensuring that Zambia builds a solid human resource base. Human capital development is a priority for the incumbent government. We wholly support the ministry's agenda of transforming the nation into a knowledge-based income country by the year 2030. As I end, our motto is intelligence in truth and integrity. We live it by observing our Penta values, namely academic diligence, moral integrity, integral fraternity, availability, and environmental responsibility. So, my dear fellow friends, welcome to Bonaventure, the home of holiness and wholeness, where a part is never greater than a whole. Welcome to St. Bonaventure University, where education is a rite of passage in the spirit of Ubuntu. Let us remember the adage: if the men in the society are not initiated into it, they will destroy it. St. Bonaventure University